Kia ora ana tātou katoa, ko Debbie Whatapuati tōku ingo, ko au te pū o te USP konei. I wanted to do this little presentation in case you can't get to our information evening next week, where we are sharing all the information that is available to do with the undergraduate bachelor degrees across all the disciplines for 2024. We wanted to make sure that people really knew the vast array of disciplines that you can do a degree in, and this could be, if you've been thinking about doing university for a little while, then this could be helpful in helping you choose your program. So let's get started. Is it not? There we go. So sometimes you want to go to uni, but maybe you don't have your NCA results or the prerequisites to get in. If you don't have your year 12 and year 13 NCA results to get you in, then we do have the equivalence of year 12 and 13 NCA program. And these are courses that are covered in the arts, science, and business. So prelim is year 12 and foundation is year 13. So what happens in these courses is that when you graduate, they give you the eligibility to get into a bachelor program at USP, but also universities in Australia and in New Zealand. So the kinds of things you cover in the prelim and foundation arts courses are these subjects: language, history, politics, sociology, and technology. In the sciences, you're looking at biology, chemistry, computer science, information systems, mathematics, physics, and geography. It gives you a really good broad science program. And in the business area, you're looking at accounting and economics, agriculture, and statistics, which are all really important areas if you're heading into that commerce space. If you are a mature student, you don't have to have those NCA results. You can have a different type of eligibility to get into a bachelor's program. So if you are been out of school for a little while, just give us a call or send us an email and we can help you with that. We think there's some real benefits to staying home and going far with USP, and that you don't have to leave your family. And while, you know, if you go to New Zealand or Australia to study, you've got to find new friends, you've got to find a new network, travel, a house to rent, all of those sorts of things. Here's Stephanie, she's principal of Blackrock Early Childhood Centre, and she's graduating with her Bachelor of Education and Specialist in Early Childhood Education here with her daughter. And so one of the wonderful things about graduating here is that all of your family can be there with you at graduation. So we do have some unique programs that are centered around the Pacific. So we have 5 schools that you can choose from. These are the disciplines of, so there's space, Pacific Arts, Communication and Education. There's law and social sciences, agriculture, geography, environment, ocean and natural sciences. A lot of people are interested in the sciences. Accounting, finance and economics. If you're wanting to go into that commerce area, that's your space. And of course, one of the really important things that the Cook Islands is looking to address and support is increasing knowledge around IT, engineering, and mathematics and physics. So all really important things. I'm not quite sure where to put my face. USP qualifications. So one of the things that I think is a real myth about USP is that our qualifications are not recognised internationally. And I want to bust that myth here and now. We are in the top 10 universities in the world, and our qualifications are recognised in Australia, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, and, you know, many other countries as well. So let's start to look at some of the schools and what kind of programs that we have available. So in the School of Accounting, Finance and Economics, the bachelor programs are a BCom. And so you can, if you specialize in accounting, finance and professional accounting, or you can, so that's an accounting and finance specialization, or you can take an economic specialization, which is economics, official statistics, population studies, and demography. Of course, there could be some people here watching that are already graduates, and so we have postgraduate programs available in all of these areas as well. Please feel free to stop this recording and just take your time to read through the master's and postgraduate diplomas that are available, or any other information on some of the slides that have quite a lot of words on them. If you're going to do a Bachelor of Commerce, these are the kinds of career opportunities that are available to you. You know, stop the recording and have a look. You could work as a banker, stockbroker. You can work as a financial analyst, data analyst. You can do all sorts of things. We have a lot of opportunity for people with this kind of qualification in the Cook Islands. This is the story of Mane, and he is the director, one of the directors in the Ministry of Finance and Economic Management. He did his Masters of Commerce while he was living in Aitutaki in one of the pa inua. Let's have a listen to Mane. Back.
Kia ora ana, ko tōku ingoa ko Mane Mate, I te mata iti tuatau sine e tenga oru, muri wake te tuatau koe te uri pet Aitutaki, waka matatso I te api I te programu, api I nā roto I te soanga api, tuatau o te paenua Pasifika. I te reira tuatau, I te reira mata iti, ua akano o te kapamani I te Aitutaki anga api mama, no te o tangata tēnā wara I te paenua. Nā roto I te Aitutaki anga api mama, ko matao rau I te akono anga o te mea karauka I aku te rawea te te songa api I aku e mo ora ki te Aitutaki I te pai e tōku o taiki e tōku o tamati. Kurea ke te te songa I rawea te ta api, ko matao rau I te au songa tāku I rauka mai, ko maru I o mana te rawea o te te au api, te atu te au pepa tāku rawea I mua. Nā roto I te tutaki anga tā te kawamani I oranga mai, no te api I tōtoru o te Pasifika, o rauka mai I aku te pepa teite no te api o te Masters of Commerce. Te atu atau, te anganga neo I roto I te spice mani o te tango akatere anga mani o te parea. Ko ia oki, e mani tia ki roto I te toanga I tauturu tā te o Pasirea I wa o te tātou I korona mai I tauturu I tātou I pare. Ko matau rau I te utika anga te rauka I aku I te api I atu, roto I te api I teite tuatoru o te Pasifika. Te turuturu katoa ia e te kawamani o te Cook Islands. Nō reira, te rauka nei I aku I te akamaru I te tangata Cook Islands ki api I atu, te api I tuatoru o te pai o Pasifika, te Cook Islands nei.
So you can see the benefits that Mane has had from doing his Masters of Commerce and his undergraduate with USP. It's going to get rid of this. Okay, so that's sort of economics and accounting. Let's think about now, maybe people are interested in agriculture, geography, environment, oceans, or natural sciences. What do we have available? So there are, you know, if you want to make the most of the government sponsorship around first year fees free, you need to look at bachelor programs. So the Bachelor of Agriculture, the Bachelor of Commerce, which has, you can do with agricultural economics and agribusiness. You can look at a Bachelor of Arts with a major in geography, or a Bachelor of Arts with environmental management, a Bachelor of Science with geography and geospatial science, a Bachelor of Science, environmental science, biology pathway, or an earth science pathway. You can do a Bachelor of Geospatial Science, which looks at geospatial analysts and geospatial developers, Bachelor of Science by biology or chemistry. You can then also look at a Bachelor of Arts with marine management, a Bachelor of Science with marine science, and that's all of the bachelor programs that are offered in this school. So you can see that there's a wide range of possibilities, look, depending on where you want to go in your future. The kinds of career opportunities that come from getting a degree in this sort of space, you can see cover a range of areas from marine management and marine science through to agriculture, food safety, biology, chemistry, geography, geospatial science, and a Bachelor of Arts with environmental science. So just pause the recording here and have a look at all of these different possibilities that if you did a degree in this school where you could end up working. What about the School of Information Technology, Engineering, Mathematics and Physics? Engineering is definitely something that the Cook Islands is desperately in need of, as are people with computer science and information systems skills. The kinds of bachelors that you can do are a Bachelor of Arts with a major in computing science and information systems, a Bachelor of Commerce with a major in information systems, a Bachelor of Science major with computing science and information systems. And of course, there's also professional programs, a Bachelor of Network Security and a Bachelor of Software Engineering. If you think about those qualifications, if you look to the right-hand side there, these are the kinds of careers that come from those degrees: network engineers, network analysts, working at Vodafone or it used to be called Telecom, cybersecurity analysts, all of these things. Stop the recording and have a little look. And these are our local companies that work in this space, and often you can intern with them while you do your study as well. Let's have a little listen in to Mi'i Nemarota. She went from Te Ora College to USP for an undergraduate qualification and then did her master's in information systems. She's an amazing woman.
First enrolled at USP after Te Ora College, and I studied Bachelor of Information Systems and Management. And at the time, what appealed to me about USP is that it allowed me to study part-time while working in business at the time. So it gave me the opportunity to help me be with my time. So currently, I work here at USP, manage the Center of Excellence in Information Technology, and through the center, I'm able to allow other people to have the opportunity to get their qualification in information technology.
So another one of our wonderful alumni there. Whoops, we don't want to do that. We want to move on. So other degrees that you can do in this school are a Bachelor of Arts in Computer Science, Information Systems, all of the ones I mentioned before. But if you're going to do computer science and information systems, then these are the careers that can lead for you: Bachelor of Software Engineering, software developers, programmers, systems designers, IT manager, system analyst. So again, local companies that would employ you if you had those sorts of qualifications. And again, if you did information systems as a bachelor, then you can be working with these companies, or as an information systems analyst, database administrator, systems administrator, banking and finance, IT consultant. So again, lots and lots of opportunities there if you have a degree in that space. Coming now to the School of Pacific Arts, Communication and Education, and the School of Law and Social Sciences. Obviously, the disciplines under this space, it's called space, Pacific Arts, Education, Communication and Culture, Pacific Studies. And the School of Law and Sciences is about government, development and international affairs, which a lot of people are very interested in the Cook Islands, law and social sciences. So let's have a look at their programs. If you want to go into an area that's from education, communication, arts, culture, and Pacific studies, then these are the programs that are offered. In education, if you want to make the most of a bachelor of the first year fees free, it has to be a bachelor, remember. So you can do a Bachelor of Arts, you can have a single major or a double major. So you can have education, vocational education, food and nutrition as a major, or you can do education degree with early childhood, primary, special and inclusive education, or secondary education. Okay, so those are your bachelor degrees. If you want a certificate or a diploma or postgraduate, just stop this recording and have a look and see what's offered. Of course, we offer postgraduate diplomas and masters and PhDs in all of those areas as well. If communication is your thing, you can do a certificate in Cook Islands Māori, a diploma in Cook Islands Māori, or you can do a Bachelor of Arts that focus on literature, language. So you could do a Bachelor of Arts with a double major. You could do Cook Islands Māori and literature, or Cook Islands Māori and language, all sorts of things. You could do journalism. A lot of people don't realize that we have a communications degree that is offered at USP. A lot of people think you can only do that overseas, but you cannot. That's not true. You can do a Bachelor of Communications here. You can do, yeah, so I think I've come to the end there, haven't I? Yeah, so you can do, those are the range of bachelor degrees in that program, in that school. So these are the kinds of career opportunities that stem from those qualifications. You can see lots of education, but also if you're doing communication, you can become a journalist, broadcaster, a speech and language therapist, an editorial or editor, publishing or a proof editor, information officer, web content designer and manager, all of those communication specialists that happen, that are required for people like MPs, NGOs, agencies, international agencies, and ministries. Obviously, having a unique multidisciplinary program brings lots of ideas around Pacific studies. We're almost through the process of having a certificate in Cook Islands studies through the academic approvals process as well, which will be a unique program and a first in the world. So we're looking forward to sharing that with you as soon as it's through the final processes. I'm going to share with you another one of our alumni now. This is Ben, and he did a double degree in Māori and geography, and he's now teaching up at Te Reora.
E oro anga te ia, te naku e iau, o te tumura, o tōku tupuna waine, I nangaro e iau, kia api ua o te ipukare ane. Api ine iau, kia rauka I aku, te Paper Bachelor of Arts, I roto I te iau api, Geography, e te Pacific Vernacular. Pōpinga māta tāku I kite, I aku I noo nei I kone. Te mea mua, te ia tōku au puapi, tōku au taiaki. Te ia katoa tā tātou peu, te riro, e tauturu māta nau. Maraka katoa au, I te tauturu, a te māraurau, o te pai api, e pera katoa, kawamana. Nō reira, e te au taiaki, me te manako ara koe, I te api, te karanga I e roto I te reo papa ae, online education, tāpai mai ki te University of the South Pacific. Karanga nei te ia taku, kia pupuru o waiwai, kia mokoranga o ki meita ki maa.
He's another one of our superstars. Actually, at next year's graduation, we will graduate over the last years at USP. We'll have over 1,000 graduates, which I'm pretty excited about. Okay, so let's move to the next school, the School of Law and Social Sciences. So the focus in this school is government development, international affairs, law, and the social sciences, which are things like social work, policing, history, gender studies, psychology, sociology, and border security. So if again, focusing on the bachelor degrees, you can do a Bachelor of Arts with a major in politics and international affairs, which I think sounds really interesting. A Bachelor of Arts you can do a single major in law or a double major in law and something else. or you can do a minor in law with a Bachelor of Arts, or you can just do a straight Bachelor of Laws. Bachelor of Arts and a Bachelor of Laws are a combined degree, so you can do that double degree there. A Bachelor of Commerce and a Bachelor of Laws, again, a combined degree. And in the social sciences, there are Bachelor of Arts with different single majors. You can do history, Pacific policing, psychology, sociology, social work. Those are accredited to the the social work qualifications accredited to an Australian body. You can do a double major in history, policing, psychology, social work, and sociology, or a minor in those areas. So again, plenty of choice across law, social sciences, and development and international affairs. So if you're going to do a degree in those areas, these are the kinds of career opportunities that are available for you. International development leads to things like diplomacy, civil service, working for the government, journalism, politics, public relations, public administration, communication, sustainable development, and also consultancy. Social sciences leads to jobs that are in the space like psychology or history or sociology. So looking at government ministries, NGOs, international and regional organizations, teaching. So there's just multiple areas that you could end up working if you end up in the social sciences. Psychology in particular is really important, and sociology in the Cook Islands, and we don't have enough people with those sorts of skills and expertise. We've had quite a lot of people do law at USP over the years, and we even have some land tenure papers. So those are particularly interesting for our students. So obviously a law degree is really versatile and open up a huge number of different opportunities for you, both in the public sector, but also in the private sector as well. One of the things about our offerings is that classes are taught in multiple modes. So some of that might be face-to-face, some of it is distance, online learning, and some of that is blended, a bit of both. So we started offering courses in 1979, and we've now had hundreds of Cook Islanders graduate, and these yellow boards, and next year we'll pass the 1,000 graduates, which I'm really excited about. All of our campuses are equipped with IT labs and all have free Wi-Fi for students. And our IT lab is open 24 hours, 7 days a week in Rarotonga. You can contribute to the development of the Cook Islands because our courses are designed around the Cook Islands. Don't worry, the qualifications are still transferable across wherever you go, they can be transferred. You'll be able to pretty much work wherever you want to in the world.
We identify more with our own current people. So I think it's great that we get to learn in our own and with our own language.
Also being a really friendly space and flexible hours. Studying at home with USP means you can study in a way that suits you. Some people like to stay at home and study. Most of our students have jobs as well, and also some have families that are as well. So actually most of our students are women with families, and they work and study and juggle a number of things because they're superwomen. So our tutorials are set at times to make sure that it suits the students, which is something that doesn't happen in other universities. So job security, there's a really high demand for highly skilled people in the Cook Islands, which is why the government is really supporting people to take on a bachelor's degree with the first year fees free. That does mean you've got to study full time, which is 3 papers or more. There's usually 4 papers in a semester. So you do need to think carefully about whether you can fit that into your life. There is a commitment, and think really, carefully that you can do that. And if you can, then this first year fees-free scholarship might be for you. What it means is that instead of recruiting international staff in government departments and in private sector, you'll be able to be competitive and get a job here at home, filling those positions with qualified Cook Islanders, which is my kind of scene. It means you can study and gain a higher qualification while you live with your family. Yes, you can keep mum's good cooking. You can go out with your friends. You can still be involved in all of your interests, whether that be paddling or rugby or netball or whatever it might be. And you can save money on international airfares and rent in New Zealand and or Australia. So yeah, it saves you a huge amount of money. Just one example I did, you know, in the Cook Islands, it'll cost you about this much to do a degree. In New Zealand, it's almost double. So the University of Auckland or the University of Waikato. So just thinking our degrees are cheaper than you'll get overseas as well, and are still recognised internationally. We're in the top 10 universities in the world. And so that's a pretty exciting place to be. Not all universities can do that, can say that. We have more than 100 international accreditations and recognised programs to choose from. Yes, we are internationally recognised, our qualifications are, and we are locally owned by the Cook Islands government. So it's wonderful to see, you know, local people being our tutors, local people taking up the qualifications, and local people being our graduates. Some of our tutors. Of course, this also means that you have the possibility to earn while you learn. Our local companies will often allow you to be an intern with them while you get your qualifications, and that usually opens up the door for you to be able to get a job with them at the end of it. All of our facilities are open 24 hours, 7 days a week. It's our beautiful library, classrooms. And so how do you apply? The first thing you need to do is choose your program, and you can go online and have a look at our handbook and calendar. It's pretty big, but I've given you a synopsis here today. You apply then for the program that you really want to do. You create an admissions account and you log in and you lodge your application to be admitted into a program. There is a checklist, and you do need some documents like your passport and transcript of your qualifications. Once your application has been approved or processed, you'll receive a letter of offer, and you can accept your offer by following the instructions in the enrolment pack that will be sent to you. Then you go ahead and you choose your courses that you want to take in semester 1 next year. If you have any problems, you can just contact us on cook.islands@usp.ac.fj. FJ for Fiji. So once you accept your offer, you'll be able to access your student online learning portal. So that's called SOLVS, okay? Student Online Learning Portal, where you can choose the courses that you want to take for the next semester, for semester 1 next year, which starts in February. And we'll send you an invitation to come to our orientation, and you can learn how everything works and meet our student learning support officer, our librarian, our admin staff. So if there's ever any issues, you just need to come and email us or speak to us, and we can help you. That's what we're here for. We want to see you succeed, and we want to help you to do that. I'll just finish this really saying, stay home and go far with USP. Think about what qualification you would like to graduate from USP with, and whether or not the first year fees-free might be for you. You do have to consider, can you fit 3 papers a semester into your already busy life? If it is something that you think you would like to do, then you need to email. The form is on the Cook Islands Ministry of Education website. You just download that and fill it in. You get your letter of offer and you fill it all in together, and the email addresses are there. So just go to the Cook Islands Ministry of Education website and look for the first year fees-free Word document that's on their website. I hope this has been useful. I hope you have a really good, strong think about whether 2024 is your year to upskill yourself. And we really look forward to having you either around with us on the campus or online, whichever way you decide is the right way for you to study. But kia manuia, me taki mata, and all the best for the new year.